Well, hello there. You made it just in time for lesson 4, where we're going to learn to multiply and divide by a constant. Fancy that. All right, let's get right into it, guys. So, first up, we're going to look at multiplication, then we're going to move into division. It almost follows the same rules, especially if you were paying attention last unit when we were adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing exponents, right? So, first step, use distributive property. We'll talk about what that is a little bit to solve. Not sure what that was supposed to be. Multiply each term inside the brackets by the term outside of the brackets. Okay? So, what distributive property is if you have a number outside of the bracket, okay, this applies to everything within the bracket, right? So here we have a negative 2m and a plus 4, okay? So this times 3 will be 3 times negative 2m and 3 times 4, okay? So my favorite way of writing this out as I'm learning it, okay, is to just simply break it down, okay? So this here is equal to 3 times negative 2m, okay, plus 3 times positive 4, right? It was 4, so we keep it there. Then we'll take it down again, one step at a time. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, and there's no m's or anything to multiply, so that just carries over. Kind of same as before when we were doing the adding, subtracting. You don't change your terms unless there's different variables to combine. Okay. And then over here we end up with 3 times 4 is 12. And we've just done distributive property. Congratulations. All right, let's try this again. All right. So here a little more complicated, but still definitely within the realm of what we are capable of doing. Because I know you are all very capable individuals. All right. So, not sure why that's not writing. Stay tuned. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Okay. So over here, same thing. We're going to take the distributive property. So 2 times negative n squared plus 2 times 2n minus 2 times 1. All right, we can just keep the signs. We don't go negative, negative, though, because that would cancel out. All right, so here, let's break it down. So we have negative 2n squared, right? You can just pretend that there's a 1 in front of here if you want. The negative 2n squared plus 4n minus 2. And that would be your solution. Okay, so it doesn't need to be very complicated. The one thing and what we need to really remember is you aren't multiplying the 2 times negative n and 2 times n squared or anything like that, right? It's just 2 times this, so negative n squared. If we put 2 of those together, right, we get negative 2n squared. Okay. All right, so I'm going to ask that you guys try these on your own, and we'll go over those a little bit later in class. All right, division. So it follows almost the same rules, but now we're dividing, okay? So not a whole lot changes. Distributive property, it's still applies, right? The divisor, what's on the bottom, is going to apply to this term, and this term. And I'm sure that looks a little confusing, but just it goes to all 3. So you don't use it up once and it's done. You divide everything by 3 because everything is being divided by 3. All right, so let's break this down. So here we have negative 3m squared divided by 3 plus 15m divided by negative 3 minus 21 divided by negative 3. Okay, so over here, negative 3 divided by negative 3 is 1. So here we end up with m squared. 15 divided by -3 is -5. And the m just carries over. And over here we have negative, so those kind of cancel out, but 21 divided by 3 is going to be 7. All right, and that's essentially how we solve these problems. So one step at a time. All right, we got one more example, a few more try these on your own, and then we're done lesson 4. That was a quick one. Okay, so same thing here. We go 8m squared divided by 4 plus 24m divided by 4 minus 12 divided by 4. All right, so 8 divided by 4 is 2m squared. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Carry down the m. And then 12 divided by 4 is 3. All right. So I want you guys to try these on your own. Whether the division sign is shown as a division sign or a fraction doesn't change what the problem is. So that's what we're going to do. Again, in class, I'm going to ask you guys to try these on your own. And then as a group, we'll kind of go over them. All right. That's all I've got for you for lesson 4. Have a good day.